Go get him.
What's your name?
My name is Aiden Sinclair, sir.
Aiden, tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I live in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Cheyenne, Wyoming. I can hear crickets.
Yeah,
one person.
That's actually the population of Cheyenne right there.
One person.
And they all came out, Howard. They all came out. They're awesome.
Aiden, what are you going to be doing for us today?
Well, I'm not real proud of this, but about 10 years ago, I found this pack of cards in a federal prison.
You were in jail.
I was. I was not a good guy, Howard. I was a con man. It was all about money and fast cars and fancy clothes.
And what happened? The government got wise to you?
No, actually, I met an amazing girl and I had some amazing friends. And I walked in the U.S. Marshal's office. I said, I retire.
Wow.
So I turned myself in.
So they were looking for you.
Yes, sir.
And you had an epiphany. You said, I found a good woman. I'm going to turn myself in, do my time, and then, you know.
Pretty much. You can't look a woman in the eye and say, I love you, and lie about who you are. Those two things don't work together.
Oh, good for you. So you turned yourself in. How many years did you get?
I served 5 years at federal prison, and the day I got there, I picked up a deck of cards, and I picked up a book about how to do card tricks, and I taught myself how to perform. I've been doing magic ever since, sir.
Wow. Wow. All right, well, Aiden, I can't wait to see what you got out of that magic book.
Well, judges, with your permission, I'd actually like to do something intimate right at your table for you guys.
Sure.
Now, Howie, since I just admitted that I did a little time, I'm going to hope that you'll keep me honest in this, okay? So I'm going to stay right here at this kind of angle.
All right.
And, you know, a lot of people say magicians' hands are fast in the eye. I'm going to try to do everything I can to be as slow as possible. All right. Howard, I'd like to ask, do you have a cell phone on you?
I do.
Would you be willing to make a phone call in just a moment?
Sure.
Excellent. Before you do, I want you just to think about who you would call. Don't tell me. Hopefully it's someone that I've never met, would have no way of influencing or manipulating in any way.
Person I'm thinking of, there's no way you would have met.
Perfect, perfect. Howard, if you would, just think of that person for me. Picture them clearly in your mind. Howie, if you would look close, all I'm going to do is take one card. I'm going to go with this one and just reverse it. That's where I think this is going to end.
Okay.
So technically I got a 1 in 52 shot here, but I'm feeling kind of good. Cards, Howie, would you hold them and keep them in view of the audience at all times? That way you know everything is above board. Howard, if you would, who are you thinking of calling?
I'm thinking of someone who hasn't left my head in all my years, my mother.
Aww.
I hear her in my head right now.
Would you
saying, I've never met this gentleman.
Would you be willing to call Mom?
I would.
When you get her on the phone, I want you to ask her to name a playing card.
Well, listen, let's hope my mother's home. She goes to dinner like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, Mommy?
Yes, darling.
Mom? Mom, is that you?
Yes, that's
Mom?
me. Hello?
Mom, would you do me a favor? Just think of a card, and I love you, Mommy.
I can't hear you.
Mom, just think of a playing card,
I'm
right?
thinking of
From
a
a deck of
card.
cards. All right, what is the card?
You want to know what this card is?
Yeah, what's the card, Mom?
10 of cards.
10 of hearts.
The
That's
10 of hearts.
awesome.
Thanks, Mom. All right, be kind. I
everybody
love
say
you.
bye, Mom.
Bye-bye. Thanks,
I love
Mom.
Now, Howie, you've been holding those cards the entire time.
The entire time I've
Is
known.
it safe to say there's no way I could have known that
There's no way.
that would happen?
Absolutely no way.
10 of hearts was the card.
Yes.
I'm going to go very, very slowly, if I may. Make sure I don't do anything dodgy. Nice and slow. Remember, all of the cards are nice and neat except for the one I turned face down.
Right.
I am not going to touch that card. Would you kindly show it to Howard and the rest of the audience? One card face down in a pack of 52.
Oh.
The 10 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen.
He doesn't know my mother, that's for sure.
Wow.
I have to say, the worst part of the trick was my mother, who sat on the phone and just said, I can't hear you. I'm looking to be amazed, and I am amazed. I'm in shock. I don't know I have no idea how you did that. And I'll tell you, for a guy rotting away in a prison cell, you studied well. That was an amazing trick. I loved it.
Thank you, Howard.
I loved it. Did you love it?
I
loved it too. I'm still sitting here thinking about how you just did that. I thought it was spectacular. I want to see more.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mel, my mother was not in on that, I can assure you.
No, I do believe you.
Yeah.
I liked it. You look cool. And the fact that you're so good at it, you made it fun to watch. It was a great audition.
What about you, Howie?
I think we all make mistakes in life. And hopefully we learn from our mistakes and change the path of our life. You got in trouble for being a con man, for tricking people. Now you're still tricking people, but you're doing it for good, and you change your life around, and that's wonderful. And you read these stories about, you know, women who write to these inmates, and I hope that your mother isn't one of these women that has been writing to an inmate.
You know, I've been having the same fear.
But I love who you are, I love what you're doing with your life, and I love that magic.
Thank you. It's an honor to perform
Howie,
with you guys.
Why don't you begin the voting?
It's a yes for me.
Thank you, Howie.
I think you're great. It's a yes from me.
I like this magic trick a lot, so I'm going to give you a yes.
Thank you.
I like you, I like your story. Stay away from my mother.
Done.
Done deal. 4 yeses. We'll see you next time.